Tragedy must reflect order. Every narrative requires a beginning, middle, and end, a logical progression governed by causality. Without structure, there is no meaning. A tragic hero falls not randomly, but through hamartia, a precise flaw leading to inevitable consequence. You speak as if life itself follows such neat arrangements. But modern existence resists your geometry. People do not fall because of a single flaw. They drift, they hesitate, they repeat. Yet without causality, how can an audience understand? Tragedy must evoke pity and fear and ultimately lead to catharsis, a purging that restores balance, even justice. Justice? Balance? You assume a cosmos that listens. I see a world that echoes, but never answers. In my play Waiting for Godot, nothing resolves. The characters wait endlessly. No climax, no transformation, only repetition. Then it is incomplete. A tragedy must move. It moves in circles, that is the point. Modern life is not a straight line but a loop. We are overwhelmed with choices, information, noise, and yet paralyzed. But without an objective, what drives the action? Precisely. The absence of objective is the action. It mirrors the psychological condition of the modern individual, uncertain, suspended, unresolved. In my understanding, tragedy reflects a universal moral order. The fall of Oedipus is not merely personal, it affirms cosmic law. And yet that cosmic law has fractured. Today there are no grand narratives, only fragments, personal truths, what you might call micro-narratives. Then where is the tragic hero? Lost or irrelevant. Modern systems, technology, politics, algorithms are too complex. The individual no longer commands destiny, he is processed by it. A tragedy without a hero is no tragedy at all. Or perhaps it is the most honest tragedy of all. What you call chaos, I call reality. The theater of the absurd does not deny meaning, it questions its existence. And yet, within that void there is humor, endurance, even resilience. But what of emotion? My tragedy refines pity and fear. Mine evokes existential dread, a quieter, deeper discomfort. Not fear of downfall, but fear that there is no structure to fall from. And audiences accept this? Increasingly, they are drawn to atmosphere, to mood, to what you might call vibes. Not every story must resolve, some must simply resonate. Perhaps there is a middle path. Structure need not be rigid, but it cannot disappear entirely. Agreed, even chaos has patterns, even silence has rhythm. Then a new form emerges, one that acknowledges disorder, yet seeks coherence. Yes, a tragedy that accepts uncertainty but still searches for meaning. In your world, audiences relate more to waiting than to destiny. Because they are waiting for clarity, for resolution, for something that may never come. Then the question remains, have we abandoned the arc, or are we simply waiting for a new kind of ending? We are all still waiting. If you liked the video, please subscribe, comment, and share.